Hi everyone, welcome to my pregnancy vlogs. This week I am 26 weeks and 4 days. Well, today I'm 26 weeks and 4 days. So let's get started with symptoms. So symptoms this week are quite a bit. I mean, I guess they've kind of been the same throughout the past few weeks, but this is my first pregnancy vlog. So I've been peeing a lot. I have to get up in the middle of the night at least 5 times to pee. And that's just what's been going on with that. And another thing is Braxton Hicks. So before this week, I never really understood what to be looking for with the Braxton Hicks contractions. And people would describe them, and I would just be like, okay, I still don't think I've been having those, but I'm not sure because this is my first pregnancy. So today I was grocery shopping and I had to stop in my tracks because I just got like this super tight feeling. My stomach got hard as a rock and I had to sit there and like, and I think that was definitely a Braxton Hicks. I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm just guessing because I've never had that before, but I had one today. And it wasn't painful, but it was just really uncomfortable. So another thing would be dry skin. So this week I've noticed a lot of dry skin on my face. Not on my whole body, just my face. And it's mostly just between my eyebrows right here. So it could be because of the weather, I'm not really sure, but it also could be because of the hormones or whatever. I don't really use a moisturizer before I go to bed, which I guess I should. Most people do. So another thing is more sweating. This week I've been sweating so much and it's not really hot. I mean, I get mad because I think it's so hot in this house, but it really is not hot. And it's just my hormones, and then, I don't know. I mean, this morning I put deodorant on, of course, underneath my arms, but also under my boobs. And the reason for this is because I've been noticing so much sweat under my boobs and up in my cleavage. And I know this is TMI, guys, but someone has to tell you. And it is super nasty. And I'd rather have deodorant on under my boobs than smell like sweat all day. So another TMI thing is weird nipples. So this week my nipples have gotten so big and so dark. They were already big and dark, and now they're really big and dark. So, I have a low battery. Okay, so there's that, and it's really unattractive, and I guess it's just kind of messing with my self-confidence. I used to be able to look in the mirror and think, not badly about my body, and now it's just like, I'm getting so big, and my boobs are getting so big, and I don't know. I think I'll have a lot of motivation postpartum to work out, hopefully. Another thing is a lot of baby movement. So she has been moving so much just since 20 weeks, I'd say, but specifically this week she's been super strong. Like, I feel her like rolling up against my rib cage, and that is like really uncomfortable. And I never really noticed. I guess she's just getting so much stronger, and I haven't noticed it until seriously yesterday whenever she was rolling up against my rib cage, and I was like, that actually hurts. And like, I'm starting to be able to see it from outside of my stomach, which also kind of freaks me out. But I guess that is normal and everything. So okay, so cravings this week have been fruit, a lot of fruit, like grapes, strawberries, and then I had a cantaloupe and watermelon the other day, and that just really hit the spot. It was super good. And I went to my OB and I was like, he was like, what have you been eating? You're gaining too much weight. Which, first of all, that's a story for something else, because I just hate when people talk to me about my weight, especially now. But he was like, you can't be eating too many grapes. I was like, well, that's all I've been eating is just like tons of grapes and strawberries. He was like, those turn into straight sugar. You should only have 3 a day. I was like, 3 a day? Okay. Who eats 3 grapes in a day? Whenever I have grapes, I eat like at least a bowl full of grapes. So he also told me I shouldn't be eating a lot of potatoes because those make you gain weight super quick. And I was like, okay. So I just left the doctor feeling like, you know, annoyed. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys some products that I've been using. First thing is olive oil. So I just have this in a little pump bottle. I think this is like an old cocoa butter or something bottle, but I just use it and put extra virgin olive oil in it. So I use that and I put it on my boobs, my stomach, and my thighs before I go to bed. And then on top of that, I put the Burt's Bees stretch mark cream, and it's called Mama Bee. So I put that on top of the olive oil, and that's really thick. Here, I'm going to try to show you guys. See, I've already used quite a bit of it. But it's super thick, and I don't know. I really hate thick lotion. Like, I'll put it on, and it has to, like, sit. You know, like, I can't put my clothes straight on, which really annoys me. So that's the only downside about that, but I do think it's working somewhat, because I don't really itch or anything on my stomach. But sometimes, instead of using the olive oil, I'll use coconut oil, which I've also heard is really good for stretch marks and just a good moisturizer. But I've also heard that using this, and this is also TMI, but putting it down, woohoo, you know, and before you go to bed. So I've been doing that, and I'm hoping I won't tear too much, but I don't know. I mean, it's not really uncomfortable. You moisturize like your body everywhere, and you don't really moisturize that. So I think it's good that I'm starting to moisturize it, just because I really, really, really would like to not have stitches, even though I know the chances are kind of, but maybe not if I keep using that. So here are a few other things that I take before I go to bed. B6, and these are all just, I think they're just generic Walmart or Target brand, but the B6 is supposed to help you with your nausea. So, and I had really bad nausea my first trimester, so I don't really want to stop using that just in case. I don't know. I don't want any more nausea. I hate puking. I hate it so much. So here's another thing for nausea. It's called Diclegis. This stuff is awesome. So if you are getting sick or anything, you just take 2 of these before you go to bed, and you seriously wake up and you feel so much better. Like, I was puking every day, all day, and then I get these just for from the doctor's office as a sample, so they give them to me for free, but you can ask for a prescription of them as well. But they're just seriously godsend. Like, if you are nauseous at all, that totally takes it away. You can eat anything. Like, you totally get your appetite back, and it's great. And then, of course, my prenatal vitamin. And then I have cranberry. And I just take one of those as well before I go to bed, and you're supposed to drink, I think you're supposed to drink, it says a cup of water with it, but I don't really drink a full cup just because I've been having to go pee so much in the middle of the night. So, but I had UTIs constantly before I got pregnant, and I just really want to prevent that. So I take one of those every night too. Then I have my iron supplement, and I take one of those, and I know it's in my prenatal vitamin, but I'm slightly anemic, so I just think that I need to take more iron. And as soon as I started taking that, like, I noticed a difference. Like, if you're feeling weak, dizzy, fatigued, or anything like that, you might be anemic. Like, my doctor didn't even tell me I was anemic. Like, I had to ask her. I was like, hey, how's my iron and stuff? And she was like, oh, you're slightly anemic. And I was like, thanks. That's something I should have known. Like, something you should have told me. But anyways, I started taking that, and now I don't feel weak or dizzy. I mean, I take naps sometimes, but not every day. But there's that. And then I wanted to talk to you guys about my weight. So, pre-pregnancy, I weighed 145 pounds. So, then 8 weeks pregnant, I weighed 132. So, that's how much weight I lost just from being sick and puking every day. Like, I literally could not keep anything down, guys. It was so bad. And now, I weigh 158, and I know that's really bad. That's a lot of weight that I gained to only be 26 weeks. And I don't know. I just feel healthy though, you know, like, I know it's kind of like the doctor told me that I should be watching my weight now because I've gained too much. But I don't know. I just feel healthy, and I feel like if I feel like I'm being healthy, then, you know, I'll have a healthy pregnancy. So I'm not too concerned about it, but I don't eat fast food or anything like that. Like, I don't pick out. I mean, I eat healthy, and I just think that if you are okay with gaining, then it's not that big of a deal. So my next doctor appointment is in 2 weeks from now, and that's when my glucose test will be. And I think that's like kind of late because it seems like a lot of other people have gotten their glucose test, I don't know, at 25 weeks. So comment below and tell me when you had your glucose test. So I'm kind of nervous about that, but then lately I've been hearing a lot of women say that, oh, it's nothing to be worried about. It tastes like an orange soda. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys my belly bump. So I just have this shirt on. This isn't a maternity shirt, guys. And here's the other side. From the front. Okay, now. So you can see my linea nigra and my belly button ring. I do have stretch marks right here, but I had these before I got pregnant, so I'm on both sides, I think. So anyways, guys, that is that, and please like my video and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.